All right, y'all, 'tis the season of giving. So if you all looking for some good gift ideas to give your friends, loved ones, I got about 8 fragrances that are perfect for the Christmas season or just a gift idea in general. So stay tuned. All right, y'all, this is Marvin Preaching Sense back at y'all another video. Just want to go over 8 or so fragrances that are good gift ideas to get somebody. So let's start off with this one might be definitely one of the most quality fragrances that you can get your nose on. This is Bleu de Chanel. This is the Parfum, and I think you can go with any one of them and it'll work, right? This right here is, if I had to pick one fragrance that might be one of just the best all-around fragrances of all time, not necessarily my favorite one, but definitely one that's just, man, it's just one of the most quality fragrances that you can get your nose on. It opens up with the bergamot, lemon, and mint, which is just, that combo is very mass appealing. It has a beautiful lavender accord in it. You're definitely going to get a nice hint of sweetness from some pineapple. There's some creaminess. There's some from Tonka, some sandalwood in there that gives it a nice creaminess to it. The dry down is just amazing. I've never had a person not like this. So it is the definition of a mass appealing fragrance. One fragrance to get. This one works, I would say, just about year round. So if you need one fragrance, boom, this will be the one to get. Usually this is in that $150 range. Definitely worth every penny. Get your nose on it. Bleu de Chanel. This is the Parfum version. All right, next one on the list here. And the other thing about these fragrances, they're all very accessible. You can get them in Macy's, Nordstrom, or you can get them at the discounters. Maybe not the Bleu de Chanel though. Next one on the list is Mancera. This is Tonka Cola, and this right here is, it puts you in that vein of the Rouge Parfum, Creation E or Enigma. So that's what this is very similar to. So if you like that fragrance, you'll love this one here. Very affordable. You can usually get this in that, maybe in that $80 to $90 range. And this opens up with, you guessed it, the cola, right? So Coca-Cola has that nice hint of maybe a cherry Coca-Cola. So that those cherry nuances is just, man, mixed in with that spice from the cinnamon accord. Man, I'm telling you, you want to talk about a good smelling fragrance right here. You're looking to give someone a gift, can't go wrong with this. This one is more so of the fall and winter style, but it does have a bit of a freshness in it. I think there's a lemon accord in here, so there's a little bit of a freshness, so it can kind of carry you through a little bit further than what you would think. I wouldn't wear it in the summer, but you know, there's Tonka. You're going to get some more spices from the nutmeg accord in here. There's some nice smoothness from the vanilla that you're going to get as it dries down. You talk about another good smelling fragrance that's very affordable, a good gift idea to give somebody. This one right here might be good for a date night, just with the sweet accords in it, but it's not a gourmand sweet, but it's definitely a little bit sweeter than definitely than the last one I mentioned. So get your nose on that one. All right, next one is one that's a little bit newer. This is Hugo Boss. This is bottled Absolu, and if you can see there, it doesn't want to focus right now, but this right here, I think it came out this year or within the last year, but it's one of the better releases that definitely you'll see it all through the stores. It opens up, get this kind of an incense with a little bit hints of leather, some patchouli, nice some chocolate nuances from the patchouli. You're gonna get the myrrh accord, and that myrrh accord is kind of a warm, maybe a sweet balsamic type of vibe. It's really, man, there's some woods and some herbs in here, but man, you're going to be blown away with this. It almost has that niche type quality. So you're gonna think of a niche type fragrance as opposed to the usual designer. But this is one of the better designer releases for the year. I think it's still in that $110 range, so very affordable. You're gonna find this any store that sells fragrances. This is gonna be in that store. Good gift idea, more so for the fall and winter. But definitely another type of mass appealing type of fragrance. So get your nose on it. Okay, the next one on the list here. This is by Chanel. This is Allure Homme right here. And this fragrance right here is definitely one that's more versatile. So this one kind of goes any season and any reason, right? It opens up with this kind of a lemon and peach combo mixed with that nice lavender. It gives it a little bit of heft to kind of carry you through. But this is a warm, spicy, citrus, woody type of fragrance. This is one you can wear to work. This is definitely office safe. So you can wear this to the office. You can wear this to family events and you won't offend anybody. There's a freshness to this. It's not overbearing. It's not too strong. I didn't mention the longevity and the projection of the last fragrances, but they're all very long lasting. All the ones that I've mentioned already. So you don't have to worry about, you're going to get your 7 or 8 hours. You don't have to worry about that. All the fragrances that I've mentioned, and I'm pretty sure just about all these on the list, I'll let you know if it's one that is lacking in performance. But this Allure Homme it also has the kind of some floral notes. So you're going to get some floral woody nuances to it. And as it dries down, you're going to get that nice tonka that everyone loves mixed with the vanilla. There's some creaminess from the sandalwood. It is a smooth fragrance. Definitely one that you could dress up a little bit and that's going to work. Office safe. Get your nose on it. Usually in that $100 range. Okay, so next one on the list here. This one is for that gift, a little bit more bold gift to me. It's, it is an oud fragrance. This is Gucci Intense Oud. And when you start talking about those ouds, you got to be careful. They're a little bit more situational, but this is more of a mass appealing type of oud. So it's not the one that will be super offensive, but at the same token, this will be more for a bold person. It kind of reminds you of Oud for Greatness. It kind of has that kind of a vibe as well. So you're going to get the oud. You're going to get a lot of incense, and there's some frankincense. So you're going to get some of those balsamic type of accords, those resins and what have you. And then there's the ambers in here as it dries down. There's some leather nuances to it. But this is, if you like Oud for Greatness, you'll like this one right here. But it definitely has a little bit, maybe more leather in it than Oud for Greatness. But this is you have a bold person, you want to this is the kind of a manly man type of person right here, I would say. So if you know someone like that, you want to give them a gift, get them this one right here. I have to check on the price. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I'll leave a link. Okay, so next one on the list here. And this Gucci Oud Intense, by the way, is one that I would wear. It's more versatile than you would think. Maybe not for a high heat, but definitely can get you through the year. It's gonna project, so it's kind of borderline beast mode. Okay, so just let you know that. Next one on the list here is gonna be by a gentleman. This is Givenchy. This is Reserve Privee. This right here is the only one I'd say the performance wasn't as good as I would like. This one's more that 4 or 5 hour on my skin. Maybe other people get longer. This one sits close to the skin. This is not further than arm's length. This is more situational in terms of like maybe a date night. You're gonna be up close with a person. This right here, the smell is just amazing, but it's not a beast mode. So those of you who like your fragrances to choke people out, you know who you are. You know who you are. So those of you who are like that, this is not the one for you. But this is that iris right here. It's that iris and that whiskey. So you're going to get the booziness to it. You're going to get a nuttiness from the chestnut accord that's in here. So you're going to get that. It's a cozy, warm, close, comforting type of vibe that this is going to get you. So that's you. get your nose on it. It's usually 85, 90 bucks, so very affordable. Good gift to get somebody, especially one who doesn't want to be super bold in their the fragrances that they wear. All right, so next one on the list here is gonna be by Chanel. This is Platinum Egoiste, and this is another one of, this is a kind of old school vibe, old school barbershop type of vibe. You're gonna get that lavender mixed with a lot of earthy nuances. So you're gonna get the rosemary. It's kind of a minty herb. You're gonna get a rosiness from the geranium accord, but it's not a rose forward fragrance, so that's kind of sitting in the background. But it's a lot of earthiness to this one, especially from the oak moss accord in here. The oak moss gives it that earthy nuance. The clary sage, that gives you this kind of a sweet herb type of vibe mixed with the wood. So this is a professional. This one you wear to work. This one you could dress it up. It gets you about 6 or 7 hours. It projects maybe just about at an arm's length, a little bit more than the Givenchy that I just mentioned, but it's just solid. It's what you want. It's not overbearing, and that's what you want. So you don't need to choke out a room every time you put on a fragrance. So this is a quality fragrance, clean. This is for those brothers who are just clean cut. You know, everything is crisp, and they're wearing form-fitting clothing. You know, maybe they have on a crisp. Everything is real crisp and iron. That's the kind of person this is. Classy. Get your nose on this one here. Good gift for somebody. And it's usually, I believe it's usually in that $100 range, but I will leave a link. And last but not least on this list here is going to be another one that is, you've definitely heard it before. And this is by Jean Paul Gaultier. And this is Le Parfum. And this right here is, this is definitely one of those mass appealing fragrances. Usually people pull it out in the fall and the winter, but I believe that this one has a little bit more versatility than you might imagine because it has some freshness to it. It opens up with the cardamom. You're going to get that warm, something baking in the oven type of vibe. You're going to get the lavender and the iris, and the iris kind of sits a little bit in the background, but you're definitely going to get that lavender. And then there's those oriental type of accords, which are those resins, those ambers, and you're going to get those smoky, rich incense, maybe hints of toffee and caramel type of vibes. Those notes might not be listed, but those are the vibes you're going to get mixed with that vanilla. This is warm. This is, I wouldn't call it beast mode, but it's definitely borderline in terms of it projects further than an arm's length. You're going to get 6 or 7 hours out of it. You will get complimented on this one right here. It is definitely mass appealing. You can find this everywhere, and usually you can get it depending on the size in that $70, $80, $90 range depending on the size. Good gift to get somebody. Man, it's just another quality fragrance so that people can get their nose on. So that's about it. I just went over about 8 fragrances that are good fragrances to give as gifts to somebody. So I hope you all enjoyed these videos. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. This is Marvin Preaching Sense.